Grandstand Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Wednesday, July 7th. We have an MLB pick for you today, but first, let's recap Game 1 of the NBA Finals yesterday between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns. Listen, we had Jrue Holiday over, or at least getting 3 threes in that game. To be fair to us, we thought Giannis was going to be sitting out. That's the word that the media was putting out. It was doubtful for the game. He ended up playing. That really just affected our bet immediately. Once we saw that he was playing, we knew that wasn't going to hit. He only had 4 3-point attempts, didn't hit any of them. As we mentioned yesterday, Jrue Holiday, without Giannis on the floor, had been averaging 10 3-point attempts per game. Him being in the lineup really changed everything. It's unfortunate. Our goal here at Grandstand Bettors is to allow you guys to put your bets out for our Best Bet Leaderboard Challenge. So we put them out early. You know, if we waited till 6 p.m., obviously would have seen that. So it's unfortunate, but we did get good value on it. I think it was like plus 10, plus 15 on the money on the line there. So we didn't lose too much, but we will watch Giannis's injuries moving forward, and if he is not in the lineup one night, we're not going to expect him to be doubtful the next. So we'll take a look at that moving forward. Listen, the game was a pretty decent game. Phoenix won 118-105. They took a commanding lead going into the fourth. Milwaukee tried to make it interesting, but just did not have enough firepower down the stretch to make it a close game. Ended up being a 13-point spread. The Giannis factor was huge. I don't know if he was 100%, but he did play well. So the difference in the game really was free throws. Milwaukee was 9 of 16. Listen, Phoenix made 25. That's 9 more shots than the Bucks even attempted. We'll have to look and see in the rest of the series if the refs even that out game to game, or if it's going to be lopsided. So, hey, congrats to Phoenix. They are 1-0 in the series in the NBA Finals. That was the past. Let's move to the present and the future. In our present, we are doing the July Best Bet Leaderboard, and if you have not taken advantage of this, you need to. All you have to do is make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and just put your best bet in the comments below each and every day, and you are on your way to winning cold hard cash in July. Without further ado, though, let's dive into our MLB pick of the day. There's nobody doubtful for today, so we should be all set. We're looking at the Yankees and the Mariners matchup. It's on the late night, 10 p.m. Eastern. Yesterday, the Yankees won 12-1 against the Mariners. Tonight, German is on the mound for the Yankees. 4-5 record with a 4.50 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. This guy pitched pretty decently to start the season. However, in June is really struggling. He was 0-2 with over a 7 ERA, and he's allowing batters to hit about 284 against him in the month of June. So we're going to look at him on the mound. Maybe not the best of people to have out there if they want a decent start for the Yankees in recent weeks. On the other side, Kikuchi has pitched well for the Mariners. The surprising Mariners kind of going for that wild card spot this year. The Indians were in that spot. They've lost, I think, 7 in a row, so they've kind of dipped out of contention. But the Mariners have a chance maybe to slide into that second wild card. We'll see. Kikuchi needs to continue to pitch well if they want to get into that position. He has 6-3 record with a 3.18 ERA and just a little over a 1 WHIP. Now, his last start out, 7 innings, 5 hits, and 1 earned run against Toronto, who has a decent offense. So he has been pitching well recently. The Yankees scare me here in this position because in the last couple weeks, they did have kind of a lull in their offensive ways, and they kind of broke out yesterday in those first 3 innings. I think they scored 3, 3, and 2. 8 runs over the first 3. That made Seattle have to use about 7+ innings of their bullpen. So moving into today, the Yankees are probably feeling good about themselves. They can put up numbers against Kikuchi, although he is pitching well this year. And on the other side, German is struggling. I think Seattle can put up 3 to 4 runs as well. The total here is at 8.5. I think it eventually moves to 9. I think the money comes in on the over. We're going to take the over. We looked at a couple other things. We looked at the Yankees maybe on the run line, coming off that big win yesterday. That had a lot of value. That was plus money. Or maybe the Mariners over the 3.5 runs. That looked also with some good value against German, who struggled. But I think the Yankees' bats continue to break out. Kikuchi will get hit a little, and if we can get into the bullpen for the Mariners, they are tired after yesterday's matchup. So we're going to take the Mariners-Yankees over 8.5 today. And as always, sit back, relax, enjoy some Major League Baseball, and we'll see you tomorrow.